peak pose for this practice is cow face pose, which is a seated pose. It is a bind, so I recommend having a strap or dog leash accessible to help you get into the pose. One thing about binds that I find interesting is that when we hear the word bind, we think of restriction or immobility, and that is true in a sense. It's also true that kind of paradoxically, binds can allow us to expand, stretch further, expand our breath and where our oxygen can get to in our bodies in the pose. It creates resistance, so that allows us to expand and strengthen. So I invite you to consider that as we get into the pose and breathe in the pose. Maybe some area where you felt restricted has actually allowed you to feel liberated in other areas. All right, so I'm going to bring your hands above and down through prayer and heart center, and just let your eyes close. Noticing what you're feeling in your body today. Are you noticing areas of tension in your body, areas where you're feeling stiff or restricted? You might play with this idea of being in a bind and that actually being an opportunity for growth and expansion. Flutter the eyes open and make our way into hands and knees. It's a bird dog, so extending the right arm forward, left leg back behind you, reaching in opposite directions. And then exhale, switching. Inhale and exhale. A few more rounds, finding length, reaching. Back to center. From here, we'll take the child's pose. So spreading the knees as wide as your mat and stretching forward, sending the hips back. If you'd like, taking the right hand to the right side of the mat, left hand over it, stretching through the left side body. So sending that left hip towards your heels. Inhale, coming through center. Exhale, other side. Good. And back up to hands and knees. Downward facing dog. Inhale, plank. Knees, chest, and chin. Heart comes forward, baby cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, back, knees, chest, and chin. Child's pose. Sit on the heel. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, fingertips behind you. Spread the collarbone. Opening the chest. Good. From here, we'll come to Dandasana staff pose. So sitting, and you press into the floor as if you were trying to lift your butt up, but your shoulders stack right up on your hips the whole time. So again, lengthening through the collarbone, side to side, and up and down. So tractioning the spine in this pose. Hello, Rex. Good. All right. From here, we're going to go into cow face pose. So I'll do it from this side first. Can you come over here so people can see? No? Oh, he's so cute. All right. Well, we'll just work around you. Okay. We're gonna bend our left leg under. And the right leg is gonna go over. So working towards stacking the knees, but it's okay if they aren't right on top of one another, or you're right not on top of one another, but the right on top of left. But that's where you're going. And I like to scoot my ankles forward a little bit. The leg that's on top is going to be the elbow that's facing downward. So my right leg is on top, so my left arm's gonna come up. I am pointing my fingertips down toward my bottom, and then my right hand is coming underneath. So elbows, there's a tendency to want to do this. We're trying to expand, so think of elbows. Left elbows going towards the ceiling and right elbows going towards the floor. You can grip your hands here if that's not accessible. This is where the strap comes in handy. So you want to be able to sit up nice and tall. You're still knitting the ribs though, so we're not letting our ribs splay out. The strap allows you to pull in opposite directions to really feel that stretch. Again, if your fingertips touch, you can also grab your shirt. I've seen people do that too. Or you can grab like this. Now we're gonna face you. That's a little bit, just seeing it from a different angle. So right leg on top, right hand below, you're under. Sit up nice and tall. So the elbows are the ears of the cow and the knees are the lips. So you can stay here for a few breaths. You can also fold forward if you like, but I invite you to think of, to really breathe into this, to the bind. So sitting up nice and tall, noticing what you're feeling in your arms. And is that this restriction, tightness in your legs and the position of your arms? Are you able to find some expansion in the chest, expansion in the low back perhaps, expansion in the glutes? And gently coming out of it, I'm gonna wrap my right arm across for a little hug as a counter pose as I unwind my legs. And option, do whatever you like with your legs. Here you might like to just shake them out. Come back into staff pose. And then we can also, as a counter pose, press up into upward plank. So that one, you can just go straight into it. It's like a reverse plank. Or you can do altar pose, which is the reverse of tabletop. So wrists under shoulders, ankles under knees, and pressing up. And gently coming down, and we'll take it on the other side. So now the left leg comes on top of the right. So the leg that's on top is going to be the arm that goes underneath. So left, right. One side is usually easier than the other for everybody, especially for people with scoliosis like myself. So the challenge there is, this seems easy because my curve wants to take me this way. So I'm really focusing on countering my natural curve. Engaging the abdominals. Where can you expand and release? gently unwinding, taking that hug. Finding staff pose. And then upward plank or altar pose. And with altar pose, we really want to be like a table. Squeezing the glutes. Exhale, coming down. So you can windshield wiper the leg side to side. Get a really small back if that feels good. And then we'll flip on to our bellies. Can make a little pillow for your hand. Come on. And rock side to side. You can bend your legs and reverse that windshield wiper. And from here, we'll come into locust pose, so reaching the fingertips towards the feet. Inhale, lifting the chest. Exhale, lower down. Take breath in on the exhale. Find it again. And lower down. And inhale, pressing back up. Finding your child's pose. And just taking a few breaths in child's pose. Just noticing how your body feels after being in the bind. And if there's another pose that you would like to do to close out your practice, go for it. I'm going to take Baddha Konasana, but sitting on a block. So soles of the feet together. And feeling a nice release in the inner thighs, especially after cow face pose. And I'm using the grip of my ankles to allow myself to really lengthen. All right, and from here, we'll make our way to Shavasana. Using whatever props you need or want to get comfortable. Eric. As you lay here and release, just using this time for your body to settle. Areas where you might have felt a new stretch, a new sensation. Noticing what came up for you in your mind as you were in the bind. And then letting it all go. You're welcome to stay here as long as you like and pause the video. When you're ready, rolling onto one side and pressing yourself up, coming into a comfortable seat. Apologies for Rex's vocal stylings and hogging of the frame. Sitting up nice and tall, bringing the hands overhead, and exhale through prayer at heart center, and close with one Om. Sorry, I cannot. Thank you for joining me. The light within me sees and honors the light within you. Namaste. Can you say namaste? Close enough.